Good morning, everybody. Welcome to this live session. If you're watching this live session of the YouTube channel, well, I am sorry, the live chat window in that YouTube channel is not enabled, so you might not be able to ask your questions. Anyway, let me just try and enable that. Give me a second. Okay, all right, the live chat window in the YouTube channel has been enabled, so you can ask your questions in the YouTube channel. We are seeing live coming into the forex market price action is getting better, just exactly what we always want to see. Without any waste of time, let's go through all of these currency pairs, searching for potential trading opportunities for today, especially within the intra-day time frames. All right, first let's review a trade that we are involved in, the American dollar against the Japanese yen. We are short here. You can see that trade doing fantastically well. That was our entry. We are now sitting in all of this profit. Nice profit so far. Let's see how many pips. Although to me pips is not money, but we are sitting about 108 pips profit. 100 oops 108 pips profit as at this time. That's a nice trade. Our stop loss was not even challenged. Price just cruised in our direction. Anyway, this pair should be coming down. I'm expecting price to come as far as this area, so I'm not in a hurry to take profit in this trade. Whatever wants to happen can happen. At best, I am even looking to add more short trading opportunities or more short entries here, looking to trade the 4-hour trend collapse strategy or a setup. Here you can see that's a nice trend line, outer trend line in the 4 hours time frame, and that line has been broken down nicely. Okay, momentum breakout candles right there. On current open trade, we have traded our stop loss to break even position, so this is sitting right now at a risk-free position. It is an opportunity for us to add more entries if we find a valid entry. So in the American dollar against the Japanese yen for today, this is what we are following. If we get a pullback to this axis anywhere here, we'll be looking for another entry for price to keep pushing to the downside. That's the trade plan for today. We are having a valid setup. We'll keep following that. For current open trade, just keep that one. Don't you worry about that. We're expecting price to at least go far in a couple of days. Just keep it for some more days. Price should be hitting this very area here, the previous swing low. Okay. All right. Let's look into other pairs. American dollar against the Swiss franc. We did analyze this yesterday. You can see how price reacted off that line, coming down. I wasn't involved in that trade, and we did warn that there are possible levels of support around here. So if you are short there, cash out some profit around that area. Okay, around that area. Okay, 0.9887 area, somewhere around in there. Okay, no entry for us. We are in the American dollar against the Japanese yen, so no regrets. Next one, euro against the Canadian dollar. Finally, price has broken above that key level of resistance that we were talking about. It's now sitting above that area, but I am not really impressed with the nature of that breakout. All right, look at the type of candles we got just above that level of resistance. That type of price action, low volume market behavior there is not suitable for price action traders. So we might not be able to find the right entry signal to take a trade there. Okay. Euro against Australian dollar. We're talking about expanding triangle yesterday, and of course you can see that that's the upper boundary as resistance, and this is the lower boundary as support. Price seems to be heading towards that zone. It's a sign of market confusion. There is no setup for us. Euro against Australian dollar. Following this in the weekly time frame, but we reviewed this already, so somewhere there is where we'll be looking for our possible short entry. Straight move, no valid entry in the intraday time frame. Okay, sterling pounds against the Australian dollar. Same thing. Well, we must be careful going long right now. Euro against the American dollar, where I think low volume market here. Low volume market there, not into trade. Sterling pounds, low volume market. Canadian dollar against the Swiss franc. Nice push, trading around lower channel leg. It might likely break to the downside with what I am seeing. It is looking absolutely bearish. Okay, no entry. Canadian dollar against the Japanese yen, very bearish. All right, straight move, no entry. Australian dollar against Japanese yen. Well, funny enough, these are most of those pairs that we were involved in, but we just chicken out too early. Remember the Australian dollar against Japanese yen, we took very small lot size 1%, and we closed our profit out somewhere in the air. But look at that pair today. Nice push. Lesson for us to always let those trades run. Euro against the sterling pound, starting around resistance area, but again still mixed. Just try to avoid this for now. If there's going to be if there's going to be any possible entries, I will let you know. Support there, resistance. New Zealand dollar against the American dollar, trading around possible support zone. A very dirty type of price action. No valid setup here. American dollar against the Canadian dollar. Might be seeing a possible channel formation. Okay, Australian dollar against the American dollar. Very bearish. No valid entry for us. Australian dollar against the Swiss franc. Very bearish. Remember, we struggled for entries in this pair in the very right direction. We closed our trade somewhere on in there, but look at that today. It's a pity. We are always in the very right direction, very right directions. We just need to be a bit patient with those trades. Okay, we're searching for more entries. I am sure we are going to find some beautiful entries in a few more days. Australian dollar against the New Zealand dollar. Let's keep this level here as support. Okay, let me just skip this. Alright, Swiss franc against the Japanese yen. Breakout from congested area. We'll be following this again to see if we can find possible entries today. Intra-day entries. New Zealand dollar against the Swiss franc. New Zealand dollar against the Canadian dollar. Very ugly one here. Let me not waste my time. Alright, nice one here. Euro against the Japanese yen. Very nice one here for today. This is a nice range. Let's wait for the pullback and we'll be looking for short entries. This is very bearish. I will have all eyes on this. The euro against Japanese yen. We will search for possible entries. If it doesn't give an entry, then we will be flat. Okay, nothing on that one. New Zealand dollar against the Japanese yen. A very strong Japanese yen. Okay, straight move. Sterling pounds against the New Zealand dollar. Trading around resistance zone. Nothing as well. Sterling pounds against the Swiss franc. Lots of confusion going on. Okay, euro against the Swiss franc. It might not be a good place to trade. Okay, sterling pounds against the Japanese yen. I think Terry did share a pair on this, a chart on this with us, and it should be on nice profit right now. Should be in a nice profit. All right. Now, the fact is that with all of this, okay, Apollo creator, any thoughts on gold? All right, I'm going to look into gold. Look at that for you. Just give me a minute. With all of this nice price action movement in the chart, I am very confident that very soon, I mean very soon, we are going to be finding some fantastic entries in the chart. All you need to do now is to be patient. Don't force any trades. When the entry comes, you are going to see them very clearly, and you will get that signal in the Telegram channel. Okay, that should be coming up if you are in the Telegram channel. Of course, you will be getting the signal right here. Okay, so just be a bit patient. Some of those pairs we closed out already, like look at the Australian dollar against the Japanese yen. We closed out that trade. Okay, no problems. We are in the American dollar against the Japanese yen. This one here, that was trade signal. Let's just keep that one for now. Okay, gold. Let me open gold charts for you. All right, this is gold. Let me analyze. I really do not look into gold for some times now because of the very quiet, slow market or price action behavior. In the monthly time frame, gold is trading around resistance area. You can mark that zone in the monthly time frame, and you have a rising line as support here, support, resistance, okay, so gold is in a tight corner, very tight indeed. It has been flat, ranging there. In the weekly time frame, you can also see that range. This is a dirty type of price action. You can draw internal levels of support and resistance. Connecting those two lows, this one and this one, all right, as support. Not brilliant support levels, but it's okay. Here has already been taken care by the monthly level of resistance. Now to the daily time frame, let's look at this. We got this area before acting as support, now acted as resistance there. Upon the breakout, pulling back to that area, we got lots of hesitation for several days. Remember, this is the daily time frame. So for several days, price was flat until the breakout happens. So the breakout of this retracement trend line happened right there. So if price is able to make a pullback to that zone, we might be seeing another push back down. And you should have a trend line. Now that the previous swing low has been taken out, that's a new low right now, so you should have that trend line. Again, there might be a continuation move, there might be a pullback, but if you are looking to go short, you always want to see a pullback. All right, even if price pulls back, you want to wait for your trading system to give you the hint to go short. Don't just take a blind entry. And most times I set my trade plan that I'm waiting for a pullback. The pullback happens to this area, but there are some specific type of price behavior that gives me the hint to avoid that trade. So it's totally up to you, and whatever trading strategy you are trading, to know whether to take a shot around this area for a continuation move in the direction of this trend or not. 4 hours time frame, nothing. That was a straight breakout of that level. So you might be seeing this little hesitation here in the 1 hour time frame. So in the 1 hour time frame, what do we have here? After that fall, some sort of a channel, right? So that channel in the 1 hour time frame, this level here is acting as support, this one here is acting as resistance. So another price compression, another possible price compression, sideways behavior. And for me, I will never trade in this type of market behavior. All right, I think I have done justice to gold for you, and that is basically all. Okay, taking it off my chart. All right, thanks for watching this live session. It's as brief as that. If there is nothing in the chart, walk away, come back later, check to see if anything has developed for you to trade. If there is nothing, close your chart again, walk away. Do not over stress yourself trading the forex market. Trading forex should be less stressful than most people waste their time trading it. Okay. All right, thanks for being here again. If you have questions or contributions, please feel absolutely free. Ask them in live chat window or